God damn, what's up, Nashville? Demons and addicts all over this wonderful state, as well as this country and around the world. I am so sorry that we had to push things back because, well, you know, traveling and, the devil can only move as fast as the vehicle will let him, as well as the law. But me and my undead brother here, Mortimer, is sharing my pain tonight. And
I'm telling you, trying to string cable internet connection through a crypt in the underground is quite difficult.
exactly right.
It's hard to see sometimes, and sometimes I connect the wrong circuit to the, we just get a little jolt around here.
Well, it's Friday night. And I know everybody out there is enjoying the great ooey gooey goodness of the great indulgence of life. Well, I bet you also get hungry. Well, as a matter of fact, our two films that we're going to be talking about tonight have to do with that very topic. And as you can see, in epic fashion, Morty there just borrowed some cooking clothes from some unsuspecting chef. So he's looking extra spiffy tonight. But we're going to be talking about the menu and come from out of nowhere film that I got suggested. And I took a chance on that motherfucker, and it's called The Dinner Party. So we're going to be talking about that. But before we get into this madness, as you know, me and my demonic brother, the Defiler, we are here in Nashville for the Horror Con. As you can see, he just came up behind me. Stop that shit. I almost stole your soul. Anyway, we are here for the Nashville Horror Con tomorrow and Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, 9:30 to 6, 9:30 to 5. You can have it all and light it up with us in epic fucking fashion with all the other celebrities as well. So if you're in the area, I highly recommend get a ticket. All right. And in epic fashion, because our big sponsor is here at the con this weekend. So let's check out our brother over at Horror Struck Hot Sauce. Check that shit out. Oh, yeah, that's right. Speaking of movies that deal with eating, there are some new amazing fucking flavors that you don't want to miss out on. So if you are in the Lebanon, Nashville area this weekend and you want to find something to put on your meat for the night, definitely check out horrorstruckhotsauce.com where horror meets flavor. And he'll be here also at the Nashville Horror Con. So come check us out. Here we go. So, man, I don't know. I'm so excited about the second film because Morty was in the crypt one night. And he's like, "Hey, Reaper, are you done reaping people for a second? I want to tell you about a movie." And I said, I've actually passed by this motherfucker a good couple of times. And I was like, okay. I remember it's like one of my favorite actors from The Red Dragon. Oh, my goodness. I love that fucking movie. Well, anyways, the actor is fantastic.
Oh.
Say what?
Well, I was going to say, for others that don't recognize him, all they have to do is think of poor Harry Potter and
Oh, yeah. He was also, fucking...
Lord Voldemort.
Thank you. I got
one.
road rot, people. Just, it's okay. I'm rotting on the inside. No, I'm all right. So, that's right. And we'll be talking about that cast and that film. But I actually want to start with the other one first. Uh, typically, because I have the trailer for it, and I want to make sure that y'all see it. And we're going to be talking about everybody that's in this film because there's actually some pretty decent actors in this. And this is from one of my favorite, let me say this loud and proud, independent film productions. That's right. This is an indie film from Uncorked Entertainment.
Well, they
Very
corked one off.
synonymous. Huh?
I said, and they corked one off.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they did. With another fantastic fucking story. Also based on the fact that you're going to be eating. It's called The Dinner Party. Bring your appetite if you dare. So, man, I'm like, okay, I watched the one that Morty told me to watch, which is called The Menu. And this was a suggested film because guess what? Both of these films are on Tubi. Guess what? It's for free. If you got a phone, you can watch the motherfucker or a computer, whatever your device of choice. But, I was like, you know what? Okay, sometimes the suggesteds don't steer me in the wrong direction.
Right.
So I was like, hey, Morty, there's this movie that was suggested as the number one after you watch The Menu. And I was like, okay, it's called The Dinner Party. I was like, this could be interesting. I watched the trailer. It's fantastic. Boy, is this a loaded story. So obviously, the budding Satanist that I have been since I was 13 years old, know the history of the Hellfire Clubs and the idea that the rich owe all their fortune to the devil. But never did said devil ever show up at any of these gatherings because honestly, he would have laughed at them. You know what I'm saying? If there really is a red pointed tail, cloven hoof, little fucking guy that lives in the middle of the earth. So he never shows up, right? Well, this is a little different. This is going to take you down a really strange road with this one. So you got these four people. Wait, no, I'm sorry, five people that live or have what they call these secret dinner parties. Okay, and they invite a couple to each of them. Okay, and this couple with actress Allie Hart and son of a bitch,
Mike Mayhall.
Thank you. My internet's running slow, so I wasn't able to get to that. Thank you. So they are this great young couple. Awesome. I'm glad you wrote it down, brother. I'm working on
I'm old school. I don't have a choice.
Yeah, I think I need to stop relying so much on technology at this moment. Motherfucker. Anyway, so he thinks he got invited to this party. He's a playwright.
Mm.
One of my favorite muses, a playwright. Great art. Love the art of the Broadway show. So he's hoping that these people will be interested in him enough to probably fund it and actually get his play on Broadway.
Right.
Right away from the get-go, Weirdo comes up to the door as the couple walks up, knocks on the door. Sebastian Todd, probably my favorite character out of the Bad People.
Yeah, it's with his performance. I felt like
was
he
over
truly
the top
was.
good.
Yeah, he was enjoying the being the villain kind of vibe.
How could you not, though?
No, I agree with that. I mean, that's one of the things for me with Vincent. For Vincent Price, was it's like when he was the villain, always being campy. No, he's not. He is enjoying the character is enjoying being a villain. He enjoys what he does.
Well, yes. Hey, Looney Dingo in the house, Metal Earth. Yeah.
Yes.
Straight from Nashville. Anyway, straight out of Nashville. Anyway. I didn't do that. Nah, you didn't see that. I'm fucking with you. Yes, Looney Vincent is the best. But we're discussing the dinner party.
The dinner
So
party.
from the jump, when they meet Sebastian Todd, he's obviously super eccentric. He's got a fun little masquerade mask on.
Right.
And first he tells them to get lost and go fuck yourself. I'm sitting here going, well, that how
It was
greet
not the response that I
before?
thought he would. It wasn't the set of lines that I expected to come from him. That is very
Nope.
true.
I thought he was just gonna go booga booga and that was it.
So glad to see you guys. Come on in. Yeah. Hey. Nope.
No, he
Nope.
decides to fucking punk them out. Uh, and then, they're startled as hell because, I mean, Sebastian, the actor, is Swan D. Wilson. And
Yeah.
he's actually been on quite a few uncorked entertainment films. All
Well, I
different kinds.
see why. I see why.
Yeah, he's
You know what I
animated
mean?
as fuck, man. Strong actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woof. So, in a malaise, he starts laughing and, does this little booga booga. And they're like, oh, okay, we're feeling a little better now. Ah. And proceed to go and meet other people. And they run into my second favorite guy. Um, shit, hold on. I think I probably scrolled right past him. No, it's not him. Miles Dolak, known as Vincent in this film. And Vincent he's got this really thick British accent, super fucking cool dude. Um, and he kind of brings things down a bit. He's a little bit more classy, going and proceeds to ask them about this painting. Don't worry, Morty is frozen in time, but that's okay. He will shrivel to dust and reconnect himself momentarily. So sorry, folks, you got me for a little while. Not that you don't mind me. Anyway, so through the course, they're answering these questions, okay, about this painting, what their feelings are, and it's like this really kind of a crazy painting, very very art, I would say Art Deco, something like that, very very expressive. And they're going through these things, talking about some things of their past, which is really interesting. And then Sadie Nichols, the showstopper, walks into the room, played by Lindsay Ann Williams. And she automatically, if you are a cult, somewhat knowing some stuff about the occult, you can usually pick out a Wiccan. Because she's all dressed in like a very earthy dress. She's got really cool, like little things in her hair and stuff like that. So, and she's just very motherly like. And she really gives you a feeling that she is more than what she seems. Let me tell you. So, yes, her dress was the bomb. And somehow I knew her next line was going to be, oh, I made it myself. So you're thinking she's a fashionista. She is somebody that, obviously is into clothing lines and stuff like that. And she's gorgeous. Fantastic. Um, and, our main heroine that you'll find out, Haley Duncan, uh, is starting to feel a little bit at ease, with her in the picture, keeping these interesting guys under wraps, and then runs into, and I must say, a brilliant actress, Camille McEwen. She plays Agatha Archer. She's a rich, best-selling novelist, and I mean, when you go to a dinner party, you don't expect to walk in, just walk through the hall and then all of a sudden you run into a completely naked woman. And she's laying it on thick, like, hey, what's the big deal? Why is she so kooky? Why is this happening right now? That everything is so connected as you're going through this chaos before they even make it to the dinner table. It starts to make your head wonder, like, who the fuck are these people? Are they just, rich eccentrics? You know, you just don't know what's going to happen next. And of course, Sadie comes in and quickly saves her, but then tells her, you can't corrupt her yet. We just can't have that. So when she says that, I'm like, oh shit. She must be like a high priestess of something. So it goes on. And they get to the actual table. So obviously her husband is completely fucking nervous. And, I was just in awe. I'm like, okay, they're about to play a table game. Okay, I like table games. And believe it or not, this is a game to see who gets to pick the music that's playing in the background. So I'm like, well, this is kind of odd. So Sadie gets up and pulls out this box of these beautiful tarot cards because, dude, shoot, I'm so sorry. Michael's character, Jeffrey, is thinking, oh, we're going to play like, 5-card stud or, 21 or, who's got the higher suit or whatever. She's like, no, these are tarot cards. And she starts to read the meanings for each of the people who pick cards. And I'm sitting here like, oh, this is, she knows her shit. So at this point, I'm still thinking, she's a witch, Wiccan. Sure. And I mean, she's spot on with when I say the script of this movie, somebody knows their shit. Whoever wrote the script, they know what they're talking about. But there's some inconsistencies because you see a lot of symbolism throughout this film that kind of makes you think one thing and then another, except for this really, really big statue that's in Sadie's room depicting the goddess. Okay. Hey, looks like our undead brother here is back. If I can get my pointer back on my computer, that would be fantastic. There we go. He is back. Poof.
Never get a skeleton
tonight, isn't it?
Don't get a skeleton as your electrician because you don't care if he gets zapped. You know what I mean? Because it's like they say, oh, they're cowards. They ain't got no guts. But
they got guts. Just because they got bones don't mean they ain't got guts.
They're all spine. They're all backbone. So the thing rushed right into it, set the whole thing apart. It's like, man, never seen a skeleton to do a zombie's job.
Lizzie, you're absolutely right. She said she loved Sadie's interactions with Haley from the get-go. She knew right away that Jeff was no good and had to go.
Jeff sucked.
Now, like I said, from that focal point, we kind of knew, why is she protective of Haley? Well, as this story unfolds, you're going to start to find out that the prize is Haley in a really interesting way. So they're doing the tarot cards. And like I said, Sadie, she's reading all the meanings of them. They're super fucking spot on. And every tarot card fit the person that picked it. Loved it. That was fantastic. And I love it whenever they bring up the death card. Because everybody just has this thing, oh no, I got the death card. That means I'm going to die. That's actually not the meaning of that. It's the death of a former life.
Yeah.
And it's a sign of new beginnings. And they nailed it in this script. And I said, fucking fantastic. Let's see. Looney says, not sure how I missed this movie. Looking forward to it.
Yes. I think you would enjoy it, brother. I totally feel you would dig it. That's why we both the films tonight had to be brought to the barbecue.
Oh man,
they had to their ride.
most beautiful fucking piece of chaos, especially for indie film.
Oh
And
yeah.
they didn't spare expense. I mean, they have this beautiful location, this beautiful home.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
I
believe
mean,
the opulence.
ooh,
It's
wee.
sold.
You definitely get the feeling that those that are at this party come from money.
Yeah, and
They
it's
got
like yeah, it's the also they gave a very good vibe of in a lot of cases looking down on them.
it. Hmm.
It's like yeah,
Oh, they
how
were playing
cute.
with it. They were playing with them. I
Yeah,
almost
how
called them food.
cute, how
Actually, yeah,
quaint.
we might as well
Yeah,
say that. They were playing with their food, really.
yeah, pretty much, right?
Why don't you go ahead and give everybody out there in the Black Flame universe some insight to Carmine, the doctor, hair
Well,
doctor?
Carmine, our doctor, who you can feel to me is kind of when he's in the scene, he's controlling the scene.
Mm-hmm.
He's controlling more or less. It seems like the actions, and it's like they want to impress him. Is a very big
Oh,
feeling that I got
he's
from him.
kind of like the big daddy of the group.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and Big Daddy, we'll see. Big Daddy is actually a great way to put it because it's going to be strange that I can tie this movie to Golden Girls, but I'm going to because I can do that, and I'm Morty. That's how I roll.
That's right.
Uh, but how Blanche called her father Big Daddy as the big Southern aristocratic gentleman kind of guy,
Yes.
old money, and that's he gives off that
Oh, you took
very
that
much.
right out of my head, man. I was
I
going to say
told
the
you,
same
that's what I
thing. I was going to make
do.
that same correlation. You nailed it. You nailed it. He's got this, homegrown Southern accent, and he talks about
I
a
have
fucked up
come to
trauma.
see you
Yeah,
today.
that he had
Thank
some
you
fucked up
for
trauma
coming.
himself, and
Oh
he's
yes,
like getting Haley to talk about it,
trying to
which
get trying to rip open her personal scars
exactly because
for
she.
their amusement as well as share theirs.
Hmm. Oh, well, we're gonna get to that.
Oh
Oh
yeah, yeah.
man. So obviously, Jeff, unfortunately, being the dumbass that he is, gets upset about this. Oh, you're not supposed to talk about that. Yeah, I mean, she goes into great length about her past,
Right.
and to everyone else there, it's like, no, that's okay. People connect through things that they've witnessed, been through, whatever in life, and that's the truth. Everybody out there in the Black Flame universe, each one of us has a past. There's
Right.
things we've been through, things that we connect on, and this son of a bitch is like, you're not gonna fuck this up for me. I'm sitting here going, and you're gonna die.
Right.
That's when I knew, right then and there. He grabs her by the arm and says, "You're not going to fuck this up." I'm sitting here going,
Yeah.
okay, so you're not Wayne Brady.
Well,
And then,
exactly, and that's what I think they did good. The good writing with that, and for Mike Mayhall who played Jeff,
oh
is,
yeah,
is is he's dropping seeds from the first moment he's on screen to the last moment he's on screen
oh yeah,
that he's not a nice guy, and it's more of I will sacrifice whatever I've got to get what I want to get my
exactly.
play
He wants to
done.
be
One
among
of
the
them.
the, the wealth and privileged.
Yeah, he wants to be one
Mhm.
of them, and it's like it's showing really hard. It's like a
Oh yeah,
try hard, but it's also like you said. It's like once you see his like violent nature start to come out towards her for just revealing what people kind of forced her to.
hmm
It's like it's in the horror movie vibe. That's we want to see him go now.
oh yeah.
You have
Creepy
to
ass.
give us that.
Oh yeah, his creepy ass, conservative self comes out like big time. Like these are
Right.
matters that are best talked in private and shit like that. I'm like, dude, you just lost your on the shining knight for this lady.
Right, right.
Boom,
You
it's
know,
gone.
yeah,
Sadie,
it's like you can't defend your chick from people making her feel bad when you're going to take her into the bathroom and rough her up for talking out of turn.
right when everyone was
You
sharing
know,
shit that they've been through, you
no,
know.
exactly. She didn't do anything wrong, and it comes off
Hmm?
real quick how much of a dirtbag he is, and it's
Oh
like,
yeah. And Sadie jumps. I mean, she's right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's quick to act. I got to say that.
And again, a little bit of mysticism. It's almost like she knows. I mean, she really gives off the vibe that Haley is more special than what she's trying to conceal, because
Right,
Haley does have a secret.
right.
And it's not the way she told it, which is fucking phenomenal. And we're not going to ruin that for everybody out there,
No.
all you wonderful demons and addicts. We're not going to ruin that part because we want you to watch the film.
Yep.
I know we can, Brother Defiler, but if we do that, no one's going to want to watch it because they're already going to have the inside track. Don't listen to the Defiler. He's over there
See,
defiling.
he defiles things. That's what he does. But that's why we love him too. He defiles things, and his art is amazing. So we love him.
So
He's got a heart of black and gold. It's really funny. It's an odd thing. When we put it in him, you should have seen it. You wouldn't believe how many strikes of lightning it took to get him off the table. Oh yeah,
oh, my goodness, yes. He's over there
the
going,
tough
"Oops,
one.
I defiled again." he's the
See?
he's
Yeah.
the satanic Britney Spears. All right, moving. Now that I've gone off of that little tangent there, back to the story. So Sadie again saves Haley, and she's like, "Oh, we're good. You can go." Without
Right,
saying,
yeah.
and
That's like,
that's
don't worry, I
reflect
got this
of her
worm.
character.
Yeah,
She's
no, she was
very
the only one.
commanding.
Yeah,
She's got
that
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 like mother thing going on,
yeah.
which is
It's like
badass.
you felt that she was her only outlet to any degree of somewhat sanity in a
Yep.
madhouse.
Hmm.
That you're locked in, where like Reaper had said, where you're the commodity.
Exactly.
And it's hard to see. It's hard to explain, right? Even to that end, it's like where friends share, so do cults. No, and if
That's
they're
one way
friendly
to put it.
cults, well,
Yes.
not friendly, but
So
hey,
yeah. So from this point on, he's like, I'm dismissing everything you just said to me, and goes back to the dinner table. Although Jeff's not doing so well. He's coughing
I think
violently.
I'm going to go by my old medical history and medical knowledge, and I'm going to say he had a frog in his throat.
Oh, a little bit more than that, but yes,
Well,
he
symptoms,
definitely. I mean, that thing was
symptoms.
croaking. That's what
Oh
that
yeah, exactly. See, you get yeah, exactly,
was. See what I
exactly.
did? So
You know,
the jig is up, because don't you think that if they were both in trouble, that you know Haley's character would be exhibiting the same, kind of symptoms, and she's not.
no,
At this point, she's feeling more welcomed and more like, I don't know, liked by, these eccentric rich people that are at the dinner table.
like kind of. I would say kind of aloof and a little woozy, but not
Not to
how.
the degree, and not to the degree that Jeff is going through.
Yeah,
So we get a sense that she's gonna like be sticking around for this film. Um, and then, well, it's time to eat, sort of,
right.
because there's nothing better than butchering your
Well, I mean, you got to
your
make sure
dinner
it's
right in
fresh.
front of everybody.
Got to make sure it's fresh. But it's also too on that end. You know what I mean? And it's like most cooks will tell you that most of the work's in the prep.
Yep, and they sure did. Hey, what's going on there, Call of Terror?
Mhm.
Let's see here. He says, just in from my first 2 mile walk since out of the hospital. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Man, fucking tastic, brother. He says, what the fuck is up with the chef's hat? Threw me the fuck off. So we're talking about two films that we have just viewed that deal with a dinner setting. And it was all because Mortimer hipped me to a film that I was actually going to watch, but something just kept me from doing it all this time. But now is the right time, so I did. And then I even spawned off the dinner party
Yeah.
right off of the menu. So that's why he looks the way he is, and our background is a bloody kitchen knife. Moving on. So Jeff becomes dinner.
Jeffafa.
That's right. Jeffafa becomes
Jeffafa.
dinner, essentially. But what we start to find out is something that I had this feeling in my gut. I'm sitting here going, they're killing him because they are going to do a ritual. And it has to do, obviously, because this is a satanic cult. Well, yeah, we'll just call it that because we don't do that.
Mhm.
We don't do
It,
this.
it is a Hollywood depiction, a horror
It
film,
very much so
and a
is.
cult.
It
No
is all
Satanists
Hollywood.
were harmed in the making of this film.
So we find out that, our chef is, in fact, Carmine. Um, and he's like the preparer because he told Haley the story of how his parents made him eat human flesh at one point. Uh, I don't know if it was like one of those, hey, we're so rich, we're going to do something fucking weird and think we're cool because we can get away with it. Or in this case, they done taught Carmine just right because he knows how to flambe whatever the fuck it is they're about to take from his body because let's face it, they decapitated him. So there goes the head. Now, here's the thing though,
I
they
mean, he
don't
did
misuse any part of Jeff. Jeff is used for multiple things.
that. That is very much true. Yeah, and I would say for somebody
Woo!
that I the graveyard for the crypt is gigantic. I have to
Yes.
bury all kinds of corpses all the time, and rebury them if they ask me to. But it's just being nice, neighborly thing. But anyway, most of the time it's a real bitch because they're still heavy.
Right.
So at least on that front, you know what I mean? I'm only getting, they could just send me a sandwich bag or a to-go plate and I can just bury, and we're good to go. And then I'll just put
Love
like,
it.
the little menu sign for what's the menu of the day and boom, there we go.
Yes. Yes. So, man, we're just scratching the surface here because now the cat's out of the bag. you know, he's talking about we Jeff has something that we need, and then he goes to the illustrious Agatha and says, "Well, you have exactly 1 hour and not a minute more." With Haley, and I'm sitting here going, "Oh, what the fuck is about to happen here?" Uh,
That's exactly what's about to happen.
Now, I know this is not the goddamn program, but she literally ends up forced against her will to be in a cuck chair
Yes.
against her will. I know this is the wrong show, but damn it, this like threw me for a loop.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sitting here
The
going,
loops
is she
were tying her to the chair.
about is she really? I'm sitting here thinking, okay, she wants to defile her a little bit. She wants to corrupt her.
Mess
This
with her.
goes along with traditional catechism, Satanism 101 when it comes to Catholics. Like this is what's going to happen. We're gonna, do some weird shit to her.
Sure.
No, this is
Yeah.
like beyond.
Yeah, weird
So
shit left town about an hour ago.
I don't even want to tell you guys because I want this to be your
Yeah.
what the fuck moment of the film. I don't want to say, but
Nope.
all you need to know is that Haley is against her will, sitting in a chair and witnesses something she had no business, not even a single inclination of what she wanted to see.
But it
So
left her mortified.
literally, and somewhat, I don't know, her eyes
Yes.
were defiled, I guess you could say.
I've scrubbed my eyes before. It's great if you can pull them out. It's not a problem. You can get the spiders behind them and stuff
Right?
out. It helps. It really does.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyways, this moment will shock you, and of course, it's
Oh yeah.
brilliant, brilliantly implied.
Hmm.
Okay, so I don't want
Which
you to
that I
think
enjoyed. That I enjoyed.
be insane or anything like that, but it's enough that you're just left with like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, no,
You
exactly.
know?
And that's the part about it. I mean, that's the credit to the filmmaker there, or the director for it. Was it was suggested horror enough. They showed you enough.
They did
Not something
enough
that's
to
gonna
let you know.
scar your mind, you
Right.
know,
It's one
just
of the
enough.
great psychological techniques. It's one of the
Yes.
things I love so much.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's not used well enough anymore nowadays,
no.
most of the time. So to see it in a film that's literally what, 5 years old?
Hmm.
It's 5 years old,
Hmm.
which is, and also for an indie film, for us to still be talking about it 5 years later, it's done its job.
Oh yeah.
It's found its audience.
Oh
It'll
yeah.
find more with our demons. It's like those kind of films, though, you have to look for those kind of things to where it's nods to how things can be done, to where you don't always have to cover the walls in blood. Now, granted, we love that. You can do
Oh
the
yeah.
gore, you can do the practical effects all day long. We're there for it. We're there for the horrific creatures. But we understand atmosphere and suspense and immersion within the world that they're bringing you into. And it's like with this one too, you're right there tied to the chair with her, trying to escape this dinner party and don't know how you're going to pull it off or if you're going to pull it off.
And what she's going to be subjected to next. Now, obviously, we're going to fast forward a little bit because we don't want to give too much away. Because if we do, there's so many fucking Easter eggs. It's ridiculous. That we want you to be like surprised when you watch this. It's really fucking good. I can't explain it any more than that. So we're gonna fast forward, and that time is over, and Agatha has informed her of her trauma, and that's one of the things like the underpinnings of this film. It's very
Right.
mental health awareness, I guess you could say.
Yeah, to a degree.
To a degree,
Yeah,
yeah. Like
yeah.
they're putting it out there that this is why some people are the way they are. This is the way they're wired because of X, Y, Z, and just kind of like break.
Yeah, it's not always the person that it's not, you weren't born that way. It was trauma that they experienced
Yes,
that turned
very much
them that
so.
way in some cases. Yeah. And then it's the spectrum, like you said, it's a wide spectrum of different types of individuals within one house. Because it's
Mm.
like it's a film. It's one of those films which me and Reaper enjoy too, where it literally is. It's one set.
I mean,
It you
it's
know
it's psychological terror,
that
and
exactly. Yeah,
we like those mind puzzles. If
yeah.
you, oh
Well, there's nothing wrong with exercising the brain.
no, not at all.
A little horrific torture now and then. I mean,
A little bit. So she's now down with Carmine, and he's going through his thing about this is what we're going to use. This is how I'm going to prepare it. But the
yeah.
part is that he doesn't explain why.
No,
That's
exactly. Yeah, it's like he's talking to her like he's Bobby Flay.
yep.
Flay. Flay.
Very Hannibal Lecter moment.
Yes, no, exactly, and like the series, exactly, yeah, where it's like why we do this, why we use rosemary, and that very. I don't care the suffering you're going through. I'm being very
You're
persistent
supposed to
and
enjoy what I'm
particular.
saying to you.
Yes, and what he's doing of creating his dish. Yeah, yeah, but that was really. I mean, he did it quite well because he was quite cold.
Oh
It's
my
like the only
goodness,
time he would get
stone fucking
angry
cold, man.
if you're
Stone.
interrupting my bit. This is
one of
my
my
turn.
yeah. It's like
Yeah,
he's putting on a
yeah,
fucking clinic, and he's like
yeah.
he's got this. And this was my favorite part of it. I was like, oh, this dude has definitely played this character to a T.
Oh yeah.
He's massaging a plate of flesh, and he's like,
Yep.
put a little olive oil on
A
there, and
little
then
bit of olive oil.
some
Yeah,
garlic and
yeah,
seasoning and this and that. And he's just sitting there massaging the skin on the plate. I'm sitting here
yep,
going, diabolical.
yep. And that was the thing is, it's like he was painting painting a picture. It's like something normal. It's like he's making an omelet in the morning,
Hmm.
and that's dark. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
dark as
that's
fuck.
exactly. It's like what she's going through. It's just waves and waves of being pulled into these other people's darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, can you survive this onslaught and just hope that you can get out of this madhouse?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Um, so at this
And
point,
also for
she's like,
Carmine, while we're on Carmine, we can't forget this. Bill Sage, who plays Carmine, was also in American Psycho.
yes, yes. And he was in a couple of other ones that
Yeah,
ended up being some very noteworthy films. A
yeah,
lot of them
exactly.
indie films.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the thing too. It's like, but I like to see that too, where it's like you have someone that will come from bigger films and come into indie, but knows what they're doing,
Hmm.
brings their passion into it, and it's like, oh man, we can have some fun with this. I can get to do some. It's like, as it's like you want to try to get some. You get roles where you get to stretch what you're able to show and what you're able to do
And
as a talent.
the maniacal roles I think
Yeah.
are the most fun.
Well, no,
So
exactly. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So you get
right,
to take
right.
off those kid gloves and really show what you can do. And I agree. Yeah, he did great as Carmine. I thought he played into the character well, fit him well. Oh yeah, forks up
Absolutely.
for me.
Yes. So, you know, she's starting to figure out that she's important to these people.
Yeah.
Very important. And all the while he's doing his little thing, and this is the kicker. I love it. So they have her arms tied with like this nice sachet, whatever you want to call it.
Like a silk rope kind of
Yeah,
thing, like
yeah,
for
like
somebody's
like a silky
bathrobe.
kind of material, and she slips the fuck out of it. What do you think is going to happen? And then there happens to be a sheriff sitting on the street. That whole exchange, and Sebastian Todd comes out, and I don't even want to say how that goes, but I think you probably figure it out. Somehow the sheriff knows about what's going on and doesn't fucking care. So he must be getting a kickback either spiritually or satanically or
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's kind of showing what, like you said, like the Hell Club, the Hellfire Club. It's
yeah.
like they could get
It's
away.
like a secret society.
Yeah, they're the elite, elite. Like Carmine is like a famous doctor, and
Oh, very
Agatha's a
famous
famous
in fact.
author, and it's like everybody there is like the highest in their field. They feel
Right.
they're untouchable.
Music,
Hmm.
author,
Broadway,
doctor. You
yeah,
have the budding, Broadway guy.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean, and that's kind of the thing about those Hellfire clubs is it was all the most elite people who would go and join together and do these rituals. Now, there hasn't been any evidence, that they ever killed anybody as part of a ritual.
right, right, right,
But
right.
because I mean,
They
this is
just know they existed. They know they were rich. They know they partied their ass off, drank a lot, ate a lot,
yes.
did whatever
I
they
mean, it was
wanted to,
also
but
the
they don't.
time of Aleister Crowley. I'm sure he was giving them all fucking snow.
Well, Dorian Gray too. You know what I mean? You got those lives of access where you end up in
Oh,
a
and
painting
absent. Holy
somewhere.
shit.
That almost happened to me, but I was smart. I didn't want to sit for the painting, so
So
I got
you
lucky.
didn't drink the green juice.
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah, no, no, yeah, no, no, no.
Don't drink the green.
Yeah,
But wrong show.
it does.
But yeah. So uh Oh man, I know I was going somewhere with that. So moving on, she gets away. Well, you know how these things turn out. Obviously, the film's not over, and obviously the sheriff knows what's up, and she lands right back there. And the
Yeah.
guy who plays the sheriff, I thought he was just awesome.
Yeah, yeah, no, he did great for, yeah, I agree. He did the
Richie Montgomery, who plays
yeah.
Brooks. Yeah. So Officer
Yeah.
Brooks definitely knows what the fuck's up. He tries to make her feel like, don't worry, you're okay. What did you do? Shut up, son. You know, the whole cop routine. And then
Right, yeah.
he's
You
like,
for T justice, you
yeah,
know? Yeah.
exactly. And then
Yeah.
Carmine comes to the door all fucking suave, like, I think we can set another place at the table.
Yeah, it's
He's
like,
a
"Oh, you
straight
know
up
you wanna be in with
cannibal,
us,
this
so
guy.
can I get you
I
a
don't
mint
even think.
julep?"
Yeah, I don't even think he
Mhm.
cares so much, about the ritual that they're going to perform. He just wants to eat the guy.
Yeah, right?
He's like so immersed in this meal. And then, okay, so she's back. They're about to eat what looks like the brain of her husband. And we're at this point still trying to figure out, okay, where is this going? And then Sadie is like, gets her time with Haley, and she's got this like special elixir, like a witch would put together, and she's crushing
Yeah.
her herbs up and shit, and then and forces her. I mean, she's like, "Nope, you got to drink this. Nope, you've got to drink this." I mean,
Yeah.
she's got no choice whatsoever in the matter. So she gets a little bit of it down. I mean, it's not even a lot,
Yeah.
but there's a what we call a big old switcheroo uh, that takes place, and Sadie is part of it, as we all kind of figured out, and that's when the madness happens, and suddenly Haley becomes super fucking tough.
You could say that.
Again, we don't want to tell you everything because we want you to watch this movie. So if we haven't enticed you yet, I think we might be able to entice you with, in fact, the trailer of the dinner party. Check it out and don't become the meal.
How you feeling? We got this. I got this. These people at this party, they got Henrik Shepard's last 3 plays produced. All I need is the first one.
Come in. Make yourselves at home in the room to your right.
If we impress these people, my play is headed straight for Broadway.
This house is so weird.
You don't look comfortable.
I have to say you have one hell of a house here.
How often do you have these dinners?
These secret dinners.
No one knows we're here. In fact, they think we're on vacation.
Let's eat.
You'll feel better soon, darling.
Yummy.
So, my demons and addicts alike across the world, if that doesn't entice you to be a little bit leery of accepting an invite to a group of strangers for a dinner party, I don't know what won't.
It's like they've never watched Rocky Horror Picture Show. And so,
It's like just in that little bit right there shows you that this film is going to blow your fucking mind.
oh yeah.
And the twist at the end, because I know obviously I could go on and on about this film all night, but we still have the menu to talk about. Oh, and that's heavy, let me tell you. But that is our synopsis on that particular film. There are so many twists and turns after that whole elixir exchange. And what happens at the end? Oh, you guys are going to be like standing up going, I knew it. Oh, I knew it.
Oh yeah.
I love the biblical tie-in at the end. I think that's brilliant because it does kind of fall in line with a lot of the cults that are out there
Right.
currently, and they believe this shit. So I thought it was very well done. Excellent cast, excellent
Yep.
script writing, excellent storytelling. This is indie film at its best. So we recommend you go and watch The Dinner Party on Tubi. It's free. It's free. Operative word is free. No excuse. All right. Shit, I'm so excited about this next one. I can hardly contain myself. Because this is yet another eat the rich kind of thing. But there's no eating of the people. There's no cannibalism, and that's the best part because, God damn it, this film, The Menu, is brilliant. And let me go ahead and pull up the photo that I worked so hard to get. Look at this motley crew right here. Oh my goodness. We have a star-studded cast for this film. Now, the young gentleman in the front, who pretty much made his acting debut in Opposite of one of my favorite actors of all time, Nicolas Cage, in the film Renfield.
Yeah.
And he's been killing it ever since.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's got a great show.
He actually ends up in Nosferatu, which we're going to be
Yep.
talking about next week. He's everywhere, this guy.
Yeah. TV series as well for the one that they did for Hulu for Catherine the Great.
That's right.
He was Peter the mediocre. But he did amazing. He did great. He's just been knocking him out of the park, and he just recently is Lex Luthor in the most recent Superman movie.
Nice. That's right.
Yep. So yeah,
But-
he's been getting around.
The centerpiece of this amazing tale is standing right there with his hands together. Ralph Fiennes? Is that how you say it?
Well, see, now the thing is, it's Ralph. I've always heard it was Fiennes.
Okay, let's go with
Ralph
Fiennes.
Fiennes.
I feel better about Fiennes.
Well, a lot of people say it differently. It's like Steve Buscemi. So it's-
Well, tomato, right?
exactly.
But, I mean, you knew him as the Red Dragon.
Yeah,
In the film, The Red Dragon,
Dragon. Yeah,
he was terrifying.
yeah,
And let me
yeah.
tell
He
you,
came out of the Great Gate quick.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say in Red Dragon on that end, I agree. It's like he came out of the gate quick. He established a fearful character pretty quickly in the film.
I'd say 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, pretty much, right? But it's like that's what I always liked that with his characters. Even for Harry Potter, he goes completely.
Oh my
into
goodness.
it. He studies. He does his homework, and that's highly apparent in this film.
Apparently, Lizzie is dying at the fact that you called him Peter the Acceptable. I love
Well, I
it.
called him Peter the mediocre. She
Oh,
said
okay.
acceptable. She's being nice.
Mm. But, I mean, yeah, this guy was Voldemort.
Mhm.
Every facial expression, it doesn't matter if he's got prosthetics on.
Right.
It doesn't
Whether
matter.
he's blocking a nose.
Yeah, right. Whether he's a snub-nosed fucking snake. This guy gives you one look and your flesh crawls.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's no different in the menu. Go ahead and set us up, Morty.
Well, what we find ourselves is we have the character of Tyler and Margot at a dock waiting for this ship, this yacht pretty much, to come pick them up and
Yes.
take them to the Hawthorne, the most exquisite, exclusive, private island dining experience in the world. By basically, if you took 3 to 4 of the best chefs in the world that we have right now and stuck them together. It's a once of a lifetime, should be once of a lifetime situation. And you find out very quickly that Tyler is far more into it, as ones would call. He believes he's a food influencer, and
Right?
and taking pictures of whatever the food is as soon as he sees anything, and it's like, even though they're specifically told not to. So he's the push the button kind of guy in this, and kind of out for his own kind of spiel. And him and Jeff from our last film kind of have it in common, where you get the seed beginnings that he's there for himself, not really anybody else's experience. Believes he's in the mind of the chef himself, that he understands all of his dishes and everything like that. But it's like the elite of the elite get to go, and that's it. Yeah, it's like you do not have, it's not 20 people on the yacht.
No.
It's like 5 to 6 at couples, groups, but small couplings. And you're going out to an island that once the ship leaves, you're stuck until the meal's done.
Right. Well, and mind you, this is the only way this restaurant has been in existence.
Yeah.
It's always been this way. Anybody who comes to eat there has to come by boat.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's so fancy of a restaurant, you have to take a yacht to get there. That should pretty much tell you there's no dine in, dine out service. You're not coming for a couple beers and some hot wings,
No, this is what exactly that is said throughout the film, that this is an experience.
Yeah, it's where Gordon Ramsay would go in his wettest dream.
Exactly.
And even himself would have to wait probably months and months and months to get a seat.
Right.
It's that exquisite. It's that high caliber.
And that's what I was going to say. If we have anybody watching out there in the Black Flame universe that is a Gordon Ramsay fan, this chef is going to take that and put it on fucking steroids.
Yes.
Because at first you think this guy is like, I don't know, the best chef in the world. Because who else would have a restaurant on an island?
Right.
Okay. And lives on the island. But you can't go
exactly. So does all this, the entire staff.
Entire staff
lives there. You are visiting their home as much as you are the restaurant. So it's like, it's people that have put everything into being
their whole life
best chefs that there possibly can be. And there's something that is a little nugget that I can share even this early on.
Yes.
That I think will really make people enjoy the film.
Yes.
Every single actor that you see cooking in this film learn to cook all of the dishes you see in this film. Everybody is actively cooking while the scenes are happening, so that if the camera turned on you, you would be doing and cooking what you should be at that stage of the menu and that dish. That is so to the point filmmaking, it blows me away.
Unholy shitballs.
Yeah.
That's
Really
the
cooking
thing,
the food.
because
Yep.
it's like I was thinking the whole time while I'm watching all of these actors and actresses, and let me tell you, top fucking notch.
Oh yeah,
Every
no,
last one.
everybody, yeah, everybody did very, very well on that.
Unbelievable. But
Yeah,
I'm sitting here going, I'm thinking in my head, okay, so there was this thing called the John Wick training school, right? So everybody that goes through John Wick training, it's going to be like super action packed and it's realistic because they're
right,
learning to do all these things,
right,
right?
yes, exactly, yeah,
So this is basically the John Wick training of being part of a chef team in
yeah,
this
an elite,
exquisite
yeah, the elite,
fucking restaurant, and
yeah,
it's first rate,
yeah.
high.
We're talking foams and reductions and like sauces that would have to be put together molecularly, literally
Right.
molecular gastronomy. That's a real term too. But that's what it is. It's like
I
the
love it.
elite, the fanciest style of cooking that can be done. So it's
Oh,
like
without a
you
doubt,
can't
without a
you
doubt.
can't go to another place and have the same experience that Chef Slovik can give you.
Yes, absolutely. So you have Hong Chow, whose character name is Elsa in this film. She
Yes.
is the epitome of the badass hostess.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
character to me is what I would want every hostess of every restaurant to be, because it doesn't matter if you complain, you say you want to leave, you want to, whatever, any kind of problem. She shuts you down with a emotionalist face
Oh yeah.
that is always saying it's okay.
Yes. No, exactly. See, to me, I want to quote Dave
She is
Chappelle.
so fucking devious too.
I want to quote Dave Chappelle quoting Rick James. Cold blooded. Because she is stone cold. That there's ice in her veins. She's
Oh
not.
my goodness.
She's a
You
mess around and
you
find
can't
out
you
lady.
can't tell her nothing.
Exactly. Yeah. The
She
only
ain't gonna
person she
break.
listens to is the chef.
That's right. She is like a fucking foot soldier for
Oh
a
yeah.
chef.
Oh yes. Very much so.
Oh, and the perfect person. Now, this is something we will tell you because I think it's kind of pertinent. You kind of get the idea here. So each one of these guests have something that got them there.
Yes.
I almost want to call it like the group of sins, because all of them have dirty ass paths. But the
Yes.
most awesome one of them all, and I feel so bad about this because he's one of my favorite actors, is John Leguizamo.
Oh, I have a nugget for you there, my friend, because I knew you were going to love this.
Of
John
course,
Leguizamo, to prepare for this character, had to figure out what it would be like to play a washed up, out of work actor
I
that
love it.
just didn't have it anymore.
Oh my
So
goodness,
his
I love it.
inspiration was Steven Seagal.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm
he worked
already
with he
dead,
worked with
and now
him.
I'm like 5 times dead.
He worked with him, I believe, an executive decision where he wanted to be rough and mean to
Yep.
people that weren't stuntmen. So
Yep.
yeah, and so yeah, he wanted to find a loathsome, washed up actor piece of crap, and he landed on Seagal. Yep, yeah, I
I
thought you might like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yep,
I mean, well, he is the master of lies. And
right.
not to mention, his, mind you, he is a master of his martial art. But guess what? In today's world of fighting, sorry.
Well, it's not even that. Is he thinks he's a master in bullshittery, and he's not.
Well, exactly. We'll
He
call
gets
it
called out
bullshido.
on it.
We
Yeah,
call it bullshido.
yeah. There you go. Exactly, exactly. And many, many, many times, normal men and women have showed him up, made him crap
Oh,
himself,
big time.
pass out, you name it.
Absolutely big time. But you
Yeah.
know
So
what? I hate to say it, and everybody out there in the Black Flame universe can definitely tell me to fuck off, but I still have a soft spot for some of those early films
well,
because
no,
they
I
were
do too.
really good,
Well, we
because they
also
were
get
stories.
we
But do
get
I
Robert
believe
Lizardo
that he
in one of
is
them as well.
larger than life? No. He's definitely not larger than life. He's a reject fucking action star. That's what he
Pretty
is.
much. But I mean, so it's like you see where John Leguizamo was going, and it
Oh,
fits.
sure. Absolutely. I mean, it
Yeah,
worked perfectly. Perfect.
yeah, yeah. And I was
Okay.
saying he's always been great at character creation. Anyway, from the
Yes.
very beginning of his stage career, before he ever did a film, was creating characters, and he did exactly the same thing.
Now,
You
I'm
know,
probably dating myself here, but I have to give a fucking shout out to one of my favorite actresses from a very, very, very well known TV show as a kid,
I know
because
where
we
you're
grew up
going.
in the 80s.
I know
Uh,
where you're going.
you know it. Who's the
Yeah,
boss? Judith Light. Damn,
yeah.
was it good to see her show up in this film?
Oh
And
yeah, no, it
of
surprised me. Yeah, I did
course,
not
her
know.
husband, Reed Birney, is a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, for me, for this, okay, she gave me Mrs. Peacock vibes from Clue.
Oh, for real? I love
Yeah,
it. Yep.
like I loved that. It was just like, oh, this asshole, and it's like she knew things about him, but she didn't know things.
I think she would throw a blind eye, but
Yeah, that's a good term. Yeah, but turn a blind eye to things that he would do.
it's not until a very pivotal part of the film
Oh yeah,
that really kind of like sets this world on fire. You start to figure out why these guests are there. Everything
yeah,
up to this point is very okay, to
yep,
quote Richard Fiennes, uh, that everything is an experience, but you start to kind of unravel, kind of peel back, if you will,
oh yeah,
with your chef's knife, why these folks are there. And this is probably the most brilliant thing that I could think that they would do in a film like this, because each act of the film is course number.
yep.
First course,
Yep,
second
it
course,
takes you through the
third
menu.
course. It
Yep.
takes you all the way through the menu. Like, you are literally living this. I hope they make this a video game, by the way. So
Oh,
if
that
there's
would
a
be
video game developer out there that hasn't seen this film, you need to watch it. Turn this into a game. I guarantee people will love the shit out of it.
that would be fun. Yeah,
I'm
that'd be good.
serious.
Yeah, because well, everybody likes simulator games, so it's like a night at the Hawthorne. You know,
Yep. A night
Morty
at,
wants credit if that happens. You can take me out. I don't care. I'll be.
I want to be a shareholder.
There you go.
I want my percentage. Anyway,
There you go.
any here's to dreaming, right? But
Right not.
anyways, was when they come to this one dish where you basically can turn a fajita into a taco. It was by far, I think, one of the most inventive
That
ways
was
to
extremely
show
inventive.
each person in this place their. It almost feels like it's their sin.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the financial guys. You know, these
Ah.
three fucking young assholes. No offense to young people, but these three young assholes. Okay, they're in the financial game. They're there on the company
Corporate
dime.
execs. It's like I
Yes,
if you
fuck
talk to
you.
me, I think I
That's
own your
right.
butt. You know,
And they're
that
there, and they're like, well, do you know who we work
exactly.
for?
Yeah.
I'm like,
You know who I am? Nope.
I have never pulled that card and never will.
Oh yeah, no, that's a tacky. I don't
I
care
don't
how
give a
rich
fuck
you
who I'm
are.
working for.
That's the tackiest move.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
a nod to the 80s right there.
Oh yeah.
If you ask me.
Well, that's what it was. No, I agree. Right? The I'm the yuppie businessman. Come on, Buffy. We're going to the rich party. That kind of thing. Yeah. An
Would
alpha
you
beta.
like to join the Mile High Club?
Right. Only Jade stewardesses. That kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Wrong show. Sorry.
Right.
Anyway, so it's financial records,
Yeah.
and it shows everything that they've basically done wrong, printed
Yeah.
on a tortilla.
On a tortilla. Yep. Pictures of infidelity for some. Pictures of you literally sitting in the seat that you are right now.
Oh, that was so fucking freaky.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Absolutely
it was
loved it.
absolutely brilliant. But it's like he said, you start to understand real quick that there's a reason you all got your ticket tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That this experience, these dishes are going to be life altering.
And I have to say, one of my favorite parts, or I should say course, of the film, because this is a menu, is when they send all the men to go ahead and try to free yourself. Go ahead and run away.
45 seconds.
You have a head start of trying to win your freedom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, and this is women empowerment, and I clapped. I literally clapped at this part because all the gals go in, they sit down, they're about to have like a little appetizer, and they're drinking wine, and suddenly they're calm. They feel great because all the men in the room are fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Because
most of them take off as quick as they possibly can,
like a rocket.
Yeah. And then the one that doesn't is too stupid to realize that he's part of it too, and you need to go real quick.
My goodness, he has such a hard on to be a chef in this restaurant.
Yes.
And then, unfortunately, he gets put to the test.
Yeah.
Nice try. Sorry.
Well, let's see, and that's the thing. Is like you said, people that are Gordon Ramsay fans, it's like
I almost think it was making fun of that in a way.
Well, I think if you took Gordon Ramsay and Marco Pierre White, the guy that trained him, and took it to the Uber level beyond where I think they're not. I don't think they're that bad about it. They're passionate. But they're not as crazy as this gets. But it is taking that precision and everything into each dish to where it's personal. Every dish I make is personal.
Oh, these are very personal.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying is it's like the menu is the same way as a real chef would do, is created out of passion, what they're feeling, what they want you to experience.
Right.
Or what they want you to understand. And that's kind of their issue here is like, oh, I'm not like that. This couldn't be about me.
Right.
And it's like, oh yeah, it's 100% about you.
Now through the not to be pun here, but through the course of this meal, we find out that Margot, she walks on the wild side. She's a sex worker and is somehow connected to one of the other groups of people in the room. Now, what I find particularly interesting, because throughout this exchange, Richard finds
Chef Slovak.
Thank you. His character is constantly like, "You're not eating," and she bites right back at him like a fucking wolf. Every single I don't need someone to tell me when I want to eat. I'm not hungry right now. I'm sitting here going, bitch, do you know where you are?
It's like, are you out of your damn mind?
Of a night there. And he's already told you that everyone is going to die tonight. And I'm sitting here, I'm cheering for her at this point.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You are the final girl in this unconscionable story that
Yeah.
I never saw coming, which is why my undead brother here, Mortimer, I was like, dude, thank you so much for
Oh yeah.
telling me to check this film out, because I was like enjoying every second of it.
Oh, I knew you were gonna dig it.
And you know what's kind of funny? I was eating while I was
See,
watching.
so was I. See, it's actually I watched it while I was eating too. And that's kind of, I mean, but that's the thing exactly. It's like you said, though. It's like with Ray Fiennes, you can tell that each guest that's, oh, I want to leave, or I want to say something about the course, or I don't like this. You didn't serve me bread. Well,
That was the best. Oh man!
yeah,
If you want to tell the Black Flame universe about that one, we'll let you have this morsel.
Well, it will break you off a piece of bread. You
Break
know,
it off
and
a piece.
but it's him trying to tell them that the course is going to be a no bread course.
Yep.
Gives them that, you know, this and great historical reference, which is true, is
Yep.
it's one of the most common food out of any culture for thousands and
It
thousands
really
of
is.
years. It's
Yes.
some form of bread. It's the common food for people, period, of some kind, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
And the first thing somebody does is complain, oh, there's no bread on my plate.
That was the biggest, like, go fuck yourself moment. I'm going to give you all the sauces, but you ain't getting no bread.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And for also, you know,
I
our
thought it was
Southern
brilliant.
listeners, it's like giving you a pot of gravy and no biscuit to sop it up with. You know, it's like you're just gonna, you know, it don't work. But it's like
Mhm.
that's what it is. It's like each menu, you know, each course is an FU to them,
It is.
and it's also a
Yes.
mirror at the same time reflecting,
Big time.
you know, what you don't see, what you take for granted, you know, things like he's walking them through how miserable the people they are, you know, and it's like course by course, you know.
It's kind of like, I took that as like an homage to no one ever savors the flavor.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
that,
No,
if
it's like,
that
yeah,
makes
it's
sense.
like you're so
Because-
robotic in your
Yeah.
habits.
Exactly. If
You
you're
don't
not,
stop and smell the roses, you don't taste
That's
the
it.
bubbles, you know, the wine, you don't, yeah, you don't,
The
that
little
steak's
things.
amazing, or oh, that mushroom, or oh, you know, if you're vegan, oh, that broccoli kicks ass. You know, it's like you got it, that's a thing that it's like you could feel that it's like the chef's aching to try to teach you something and make you understand, and
you literally taste,
it's
to
just hitting.
use all of those senses. And that was one of the things that I loved about the character of Tyler, Nicholas Hoult.
Hmm.
He bitched at Margot for smoking beforehand. He's like,
Yeah.
if you smoke, you won't be able to you won't be able to use your sense of taste right. He's like, I
Yeah.
want you to
It's
taste.
it's
all
wasted
of-
on you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're very That's what I said. Him and Jeff went to the same high school, hung out in the same groups, you know, for our last film, because it's really just a punk.
Right. Hello, Reese Bowling, man. Good to see you, brother. He says, hey, brothers, hope you're doing well. Got Detroit Oddities and Curiosities Expo tomorrow.
Ooh, nice.
We have the Nashville Horror Con tomorrow as well. So it looks like we're both going to be conning it up to this weekend. He says, it'd be cool to see you guys down there one day. You both are wicked. You are wicked, sir, and we fucking love you. You're awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
We will definitely cross paths at some point. Woof! My goodness, that was a mouthful. Here we are talking
We
about
are
eating.
serving it up, you know. Tasty
know-
mouthfuls of goodness.
I also have to give it to the actor. And he's one of the most minor characters of the whole thing.
Jacob?
The wine server.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. The sommelier.
that's it, sommelier. I
Yeah.
actually just found it.
I,
Sommelier is the wine presenter
yeah.
to
He pairs the wine
everyone
to,
at
yeah,
every table during this whole exchange.
to each
And I
course.
love how you just got dropped this horrible fate that's about to be a course of the menu.
You're
And
right.
he's like, "Please enjoy this wonderful Chateau Lafitte." Uh, you know what I'm
1998.
saying?
It came
From like,
from one grapevine. You know,
yeah,
it's
and
like
he
it's
tells you
so
the whole thing.
snooty, yeah. But he's like exactly. He's cold to everything. It's almost like he's just going through the motions robotically. But
Yes.
it's what I do. I'm the elite. This is the wine that
Mhm.
must go with this dish that the chef has prepared for you.
Oh, it's
You're
fucking
and you're gonna
fantastic.
eat it. You ain't going nowhere. You know, it's like
Right?
where they say when you're young.
This
You
is the
know, if you
last one.
well, it's exactly as it's like if you don't eat your meat and vegetables, or you just your vegetables in some cases, you don't get no dessert.
Mm-mm.
So you gotta try the menu. You know, it's an experience.
Yes. Now back to Margot.
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 Yeah, it instantly
Unholy.
heard her name, it made me think of Christmas Vacation.
Right.
I don't know Margot.
Right. Well, I mean, over, the centuries, I'm sure you knew quite a few Margos.
Right. Well, yeah, that is true. Margarets,
Yes.
margaritas, none a few of those too.
Oh, well, I mean,
Those go down easier though.
I was going to say, I probably drank enough margaritas to fucking sink Mexico. But anyway, um,
Right.
I'm fucking with you. But seriously, though. So back to Margot.
Start to see the cracks in the
But
exterior. The events of the night you can see are wearing on her.
they are. And she's granted an opportunity to get away.
I would say to a degree.
To a degree. The first one.
Right.
Very first. It's like, I don't know, Chef wanted her to know more about him. Maybe that was not his intent.
Right.
But let's face it, she actually does. Because she goes to the no place.
Yeah. Yeah. The one
She
place that
goes to the
nobody
devil's den.
go. You know, it's like when the chef tells you, no, 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 you can't go in this place. But when
I mean,
curiosity gets you,
yeah, curiosity gets your ass kicked. That's what happens. Because
yeah.
let's face it, he's got security. What other place, a restaurant, could you go to? And he has all these huge fucking hulks
Oh yeah,
standing
yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna
Like,
say
okay,
is,
you're gonna charge for the door. Guess what? They're gonna put you through the door.
yeah, I was
That's
gonna
what's
say the
gonna happen.
porters and the servers and waiters, could put you through the
Are
wall if they
also
need to.
professional wrestlers.
It
Uh,
seems like, or linebackers, or
it's like,
big
oh,
burly bastard.
you don't want to be here anymore? Suplex City, bitch.
Too late, too late.
I absolutely love that part of the film.
Oh yes,
But she discovers some things about old chef, and it serves her well because I'm not going to give this away. I'm not.
yes,
I'm not going to do it. That's not what we do here at the Horror Barbecue because we want you to watch the movie.
yes, indeed, it do.
But it serves her well because in this menu, the coup de grace, the main course, well, it's fate. And
Yeah,
that's
to a
all we
point.
really want to tell you. because we want you to watch this movie. There's so many times I could feel it inside my Reaper body that I want to tell you what's going to happen, but I don't want to tell you because I want you to watch the movie. As well as Morty. I mean, he's quaking in his bones over there. You can see the powder dust, coming off his bones. Damn it. Take a picture. I need that. It's unreal the way you can make your undead jaw do what it does. That's amazing. Must have it. Lizzie said goodnight. Oh, shit. Oh, that's because Call of Terror is checking out. Good night, brother. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Totally appreciate you.
Getting in them miles, man. Good job.
Man, it's so good to hear that you're doing good. For real.
Can't keep a Call of Terror down.
That's right. Because the terror is always going to bite back. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And I know it was like way past time, but damn it, nothing was going to stop us. We had a few electrical issues. It happens.
Skeletons. Telling you.
Yes, always trying to keep us down. Yeah. But we thank you all so much out there for choosing us for your Friday night spooktacular event to your weekend. Because, there's more. There is more coming this weekend from Nashville Horror Con. Stay peeled to Reaper's Underground Defiler of the Crown art page. There is going to be so many pictures, videos from Nashville Horror Con. And we also have another show tomorrow night as well. Let me guess. Yes, it is time to sin after Nashville Horror Con. So if you are ready to get down, get crazy, let your hair down, skull, whatever.
It all works.
Just open it up. We are having an action-packed episode tomorrow night of the goddamn program, 8 p.m. CST, as always. And we have a special guest. Yes, I'm so excited. Actress and model extraordinaire, Mary Kate. You might have heard of her. So definitely tune in tomorrow night for that after seeing all of the awesome stuff that's happening at the con tomorrow. And we want you to check these two films out. Don't just take our word for it. We want you to watch it. But guaranteed, I think you're going to dig it.
Oh, yes.
For real.
Yeah.
So, as you are continuing on your Friday night of debauchery, the most important thing to always remember, watch horror, support horror, especially independent horror, and always stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Reaper's Underground. Stay tuned for more from Black Flame Entertainment.